Hi guys, in this video I'm literally going to do, as you can see, I have red hair. It looks fake here, but it is actually, this is essentially pretty much my natural colour now. You can see more ginger coming through. And what I'm going to do today is do my redhead recommendations. Right, I will start with foundation, because I know this is something a lot of people have problems with, and I am very, very pale. So I'm going to show you a couple of foundations that I own that are pale enough for me, and this might hopefully help you. Right, one of the first ones I have is the Revlon Colourstay. Sorry, this bottle looks disgusting. Is the Revlon Colourstay, and I have this in shade 110 Ivory. I also like this because if you are really pale, like me, this is also SPF 15. So this is really, really good, and I do really recommend it. Right, another foundation I have that's pale enough is the Max Factor Smooth Effect foundation in Creamy Ivory, which is 45. I would like to point out none of the foundation, I only have one high-end foundation that I'm going to be showing you today, which is obviously a good thing for those of you who have problems finding a foundation that's pale enough in the more drugstore end of the spectrum. Right, another foundation that I have really good luck with is the Dream Matte Mousse by Maybelline, and I have this in the shade Light Porcelain. It's this colour. Everyone used the mousses at some point. They're really, really nice. They leave a really good matte finish, and other than that, it is pale enough for my skin. Right, and the last foundation I have is the Bare Minerals Original Powder Foundation in Fairly Light. This is also an SPF 15, which is really, really good if you, like me, are naturally red-haired and have really pale skin. So this is a good bet. A couple of concealers that I have that are pale enough as well is the Stay Time 18-Hour Concealer by Number 17 from Boots, and this is in the shade, does this have a shade? This is in the shade Extra Fair, which is good. And another one I have is the Boing Concealer by Benefit, and this is in shade 1, which is the lightest one they do, as you can see. Right, other things. We also have, I'm going to stick with makeup for now, and then I'll go on to the other things that I have that I recommend. Right, a couple of blushes that I recommend. I actually have 3 blushes, but one of them's in a palette, so I'm just going to have to tell you what it is and show you it in the kit that I got it in. Right, a couple of blushes that I recommend. One is Hervana by Benefit, which is this, and it goes on really, really nicely. I'm not wearing this today, sorry, I got confused. But is this, which is a really nice matte, light, like berry kind of blush. It's really, really pretty, and I do seriously recommend it. As a fair warning, most of these blushes are more on the high-end spectrum, but that's because these are pretty much all of the blushes I own, to be honest, and I will actually show you a bronzer as well. Another one that I like is this, which is the Dior Hip Peach Pro Cheeks, which is a cream blush, which I really, really like. And this, I got this quite a long time ago, so I don't actually know if they'll still have it, but it is really good if you can find it. I do really recommend that one. Another blush is, it's the Dandelion blush by Benefit, and I only have it in this kit. It's this colour here, if you can see. That colour there. It's a really, really nice, just very, very light flush of colour to the cheeks. I'm wearing it today. As I said, it's very, very light, but it's really, really pretty. And it says it's a brightening face powder. Maybe that's so for people who are a bit more darker or more tanned, but for people who are really pale, it makes a really, really nice just blusher. Right, and the bronzer I have, I've had this for years. I don't know if the company still even exists, but it's K2O Face's Natural Glow, and it looks like this, which is, as you can tell, really, really light, but it's really, really buildable. It's that, just that colour. So it's really, really buildable, but this is the only colour this brand actually make. So it's kind of like an all-rounder. It can be built up to match your skin tone. So that's just a good bronzer for all round. As you can tell, I don't really use it. Another product I really recommend, which I think is nice for paler skinned, and you don't necessarily have to be a redhead, but just pale skinned, is the Benefit High Beam, which is a really nice highlight. I think I showed this in my July favourites actually. It's this really nice just pinky sheen. I wear it most often around the top of my cheekbones, my eyebrow and down my nose, because sometimes my cupid's bow, but not very often. So this is really, really good as well, if you're a bit on the paler side. For eyes, I use this, which is the MUA Makeup Academy Professional Pro Brow Ultimate Eyebrow Kit, all in one, shape, shade and highlight. Now it says that the lightest colour, this colour here, is for highlighting. I don't use it for highlighting. I use a mixture of this colour and this colour to fill in my eyebrows, and they do look closer to my natural colour than they normally do, because my eyebrows are actually brown. For some reason my eyebrows don't match my hair. But I will say about this is, I believe it's £3.50 from Superdrug, and it is really, really good. It comes with 3 colours and a wax, as well as tweezers and like angled brush to use with it. So I do really, really recommend that product. Another thing I recommend, and this is another Benefit thing. I'm feeling a bit fangirly today, but whatever. Right, and this is the World Famous Neutrals kit. I don't really want to call it a palette. World Famous Neutrals kit by Benefit, and it's the most glamorous nudes ever. And these are just really, really pretty. You get two, wrong side, you get 2 cream shadows. One is Birthday Suit, which is like a very, very, I'll take it out and I'll show you, that would be easier for all of us. One is Birthday Suit, which is this colour, which is a really nice, just like, shimmer. And the other is, I feel like I'm talking really fast in this video, and the other is called My Two Cents, which is this absolutely gorgeous copper, almost like rosy copper colour, which I think works really, really well with red hair. Obviously it will depend on your eyes. I'm quite rare in that I have very dark eyes. I have very, very dark brown eyes, and yet I'm very pale and have naturally red hair, so it is a bit difficult to really judge what would work best if you have green eyes or blue eyes, because I honestly just don't know. But I do like this kit for its, because I do think its colours work well with our skin tone and our hair colour, and obviously it's just a nice kit anyway to have lying around. I just feel like the colours show up a bit better, maybe. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is skincare, and obviously if you're pale and if you're ginger, you understand the importance of these things. This is sun cream. This is the Alba Botanica Hawaiian sunscreen in revitalizing, there we go, green tea, SPF 45 broad spectrum, water resistant for 80 minutes. That's this one. This is really, really nice, but I did have to order this from America, which was quite annoying, to be totally honest. I really like the products, but I don't like the fact that I have to ship it over. So, but this is SPF 45, and this is Garnier Solar Sensitive Advanced for fair, sensitive and sun intolerant skin, very high, SPF 50 plus. This is the one I prefer using because obviously I have both sensitive skin and sun intolerant skin, so this is quite a good one, and it's not that expensive. I think it was about £7, but I can't make any promises. Obviously it depends where you go, but yeah, this stuff's really good. And obviously if you are fair, even if you're not fair, sun cream's really important, but if you are fair and a natural redhead especially, remember your sunscreen, because it's not good. It's just not good. Another product, I actually got this in my glossy box, and this is the Coola Face SPF 20 Mineral Sunscreen in Unscented. I actually really like this. It's for your face. Oh, excuse me. 1 minute. I need coffee. There we go. This is SPF 20, and it is unscented, which I really like, and it's actually quite nice, to be honest. It's not terrible. Like, it doesn't, I have very oily skin, and it doesn't leave my skin feeling oily. It dries to quite a nice matte finish. I actually quite like this product. I honestly think I might buy the full size of this when this tiny little tester runs out, or at least I would buy it closer to maybe next summer, because it's getting close to autumn, and I think I have enough left in here to probably last me what will be left of the British summer. Right, the last 2 things I'm going to talk about is hair products, which I know is weird, but we're talking about hair, so let's talk about hair. one is the Batiste Vibrant and Red, Vibrant and Red Dry Shampoo. This is, I do use the white ones as well, to be honest I do. But this, not the white ones, you know, like the original formula, where they're not coloured, they're just scented, because I don't really like the scent of this. But if you don't like the white streaks that dry shampoo can leave in your hair, and if you use dry shampoo more for volume and you don't really brush it out, this is a good bet. It is coloured, as you can tell by the can, but this is a really good bet because it comes out red, so it doesn't leave any horrible white marks. It just leaves more red in your hair. So this is a really good product if you don't want the white marks in your hair. Another product that I use, and I'll explain a little bit more of this, is this, which is the Directions hair dye, which still has the price tag on. This is the what brand is this by? Give me a minute. I do know the brand, I just can't think of what it is for the life of me. La Riche? Right, this is the Directions hair dye. I cannot say the name of it, I'm sorry. It's the Directions hair dye, which is a semi-permanent dye. You can pick it up for dirt cheap. It's like £3.50 a tub. And this is in the colour Flame, which is this colour here, which as you can see has very nice orangey, browny hints in it. But what I actually do with this is I don't use this neat on my hair. I use this to kind of amp up my colour a bit. And I mix this whole tub, the whole thing, with like a big bottle of white conditioner, something like Tresemme or Tesco's, like just the big bottles, like the big 500ml bottles, like half a litre style. I mix this with one of them, so then every time I wash my hair and I condition my hair gets like, the colour gets amped up a bit more, which is why it looks, see, in the real world it looks a lot more natural and a lot more ginger, but on camera it's coming out very red. But oh no, you can see, kind of, no, it just looks red. It just looks red. It's like this streak here, there's a streak in my hair. That streak there is the colour it is all the way over my hair in the real world. But yeah, so I use that to kind of amp up the colour a bit. I've seen quite a few people, like the Bethany Faye, who is another fantastic redhead on YouTube, who does some great videos to help with pale skin and red hair. She talks about, I believe it's a Tressa watercolour shampoo, which has colour in it. When you wash your hair, it amps up the colour. This is very similar, but obviously cheaper, because you can probably do this for about under £5. To be honest, if you got like a cheap bottle of conditioner and then this, which is £3.50. You can get this online, but I find the best place to get it is, you know, like the little beauty supply shops that you normally get in like city centres. They tend to sell like extensions, wigs, hair dye, acrylic nails, all kinds of happy crap basically. They tend to stock this. Really anywhere I've found that sells hair extensions has Directions, and that is in the colour Flame. But obviously they do other colours, so if you're more of a artificial red, like pillar box, then you can get the pillar box red and do that. So obviously just pick and choose what you'd rather have. I'm debating getting a little bit of the, I believe it's called Tangerine, which is orange, and mixing it with this, then putting it in, so my hair has more orange undertones, especially in the autumn. So yeah, to the best of my knowledge, that's everything. I mean, if I think of anything else, then I will of course let you guys know. Let me know if you have any requests, obviously regarding like my hair, I don't know, or like recommendations, because I mean, I could happily do a whole video on the, I don't own many lipsticks. How many lipsticks do I own? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I own 8 lipsticks, but I could quite happily show you guys like the lipsticks I recommend. I could talk more about the foundations, blushes, whatever you guys want, because I didn't show you all of my blushes. Some of them are kept secret. But yeah, so I can show you, I mean, yeah, if you have any questions, any comments, anything you guys want to know, and any requests, please let me know down below in the comments. I will put a list of all the products in the description bar if that's any help to anybody. If you just want, I don't know, if I talk too fast or if you missed what I said, then I'll leave links for everything, not links, a list of everything down in the description bar. And yeah, that's it. That's everything, as always. Right, it's been really awesome catching up with you guys, and I'll see you all later. Have a really good day. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you liked my craziness.